Hey guys, so we are back with another video. Yes, my hair is different. Her mom dyed my hair for me, so I had to switch it up real quick. But yeah, we're finally gonna be doing our Q&A video. We got 29 questions. So some questions that we got were directly for me, some of them are directly for Ro, and then others are just general, so we'll both answer whatever. Yeah. So the first question, we actually got this question multiple times. It said, where do you see yourselves in 10 years?
Do you want to go first?
No, you go first.
In 10 years, if all goes well, I will be living, I don't know where. Obviously, I don't want to live here, and I don't want to live in Jamaica. Most of you know why I don't want to live in Jamaica. But for those who would not understand, obviously Jamaica is not the friendliest place for the LGBTQ community, sadly. So I don't want to have to hide my relationship at all, or hopefully in 10 years my marriage. Yeah, so I don't know. I'm thinking maybe I don't know. Dom doesn't want to live in Florida. I don't want to live in New York. I mean, California is okay, but
when they ask where do you see yourself, they don't mean where you want to live.
I know, but I'm saying you got to give up where you want to live.
Because you're just focusing on that alone.
I'm just saying, because that's a big part of where I want to, that's a big, for me at least, that's a bigger part. Obviously, I want to be a psychologist.
How's that obvious? They don't know that. They don't know that, so that's what they're asking. They don't know what you want to be.
Well, for those of you who know me know that I'm going to school for psychology. So, I want to be a psychologist and have my own private practice. What else? I see myself with maybe 2 kids. Maybe 2 kids. I don't know. Hopefully our YouTube channel has flourished by then. So,
yeah, she about to take up the whole video answering one question. So in 10 years, I want to have published at least 2 or 3 books. As Rose said, I'm very indecisive about where to live, so I don't know that part yet. I'm very picky when it comes on to stuff like that. But yeah, in 10 years, I would like to have at least 2 children by then. I don't want to actually have them, but yeah, so at least 2 kids by that time. Okay. So next question, do you guys believe that you are each other's soulmates?
You gonna go first?
You answer the question. You're going first.
I feel my personal belief is that you have more than one soulmate. That's just how I feel, and it's just time and circumstance and all that type of stuff that will allow you and that person to stay together. I mean, me and Dom have really weird coincidences in each other's lives, and I don't know, there has been so many opportunities where we could have met and started being friends, talking. I don't know how it would have went, but I don't know. I feel we are. It's just for us to keep up the maintenance of the relationship and that kind of stuff. I mean, I guess, is that a good answer?
Yeah, take 2 minutes to answer one question. But for me, I have similar beliefs as Rhoda's in terms of I think as human beings we have multiple soulmates for different reasons. I feel some soulmates are just for solely friendships and stuff like that. So but otherwise, in terms of how I know you guys are talking about it, yeah, I do, because as she said, we have had so many coincidences, and literally so many things in our lives are so similar too. And so I don't know, I just feel like we are. So next question, how did you guys meet? Instagram.
Yeah,
that's
basically.
no, yeah. For who's the big spoon? I might be smaller, but I'm the big spoon.
Yeah.
So yeah. Number 5, how's YouTube gonna go when y'all aren't in the same place anymore? So I know a lot of you have probably thought it and never actually thought of asking this, but so the thing is, we have both wanted to start YouTube channels for different reasons, and then when we got together, we're just like, oh, we'll just make a joint channel. So when we're not around each other, we are still gonna vlog, like just what, like our personal lives. She's gonna do makeup stuff, I'm gonna do poetry stuff, and sometimes we are gonna vlog like our relationship as long distance couple, in terms of like us being on FaceTime with each other and stuff like that. So you guys still are gonna see like both of us, just not like in the same place, you know what I'm saying? Until obviously we see each other again, and we're gonna obviously vlog all that for you guys. So that's the plan for how it's gonna go when we aren't, you know, when I'm not here anymore. Number 6, this question's for me. It says, what do you love most about Rohana? It's really hard for me to choose one thing, because like, I don't know, it's just extremely difficult. Are you
Sorry.
good?
Yeah.
There's so many things about her that I do love. So it's hard for me to say I'm gonna choose one, but if I had to choose one, I don't know. I don't know. I guess how like understanding she is, and how like the way how we are in terms of like personalities, in terms of like arguments and stuff like that. Like she's like me in terms of like, we don't just stop arguing, like we try to argue it out. Or like talk out the argument and stuff like that. So I guess that would be one thing, because like for me, I don't like when I'm like arguing with you and then you're just gonna be like, you know what, bye, and you block me or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like we actually talk out everything and stuff. So I love that. Number 7, what language other than your native would you guys like to speak fluently? French for me.
I would want to speak like Italian or like Chinese. Not like the basic stuff that everybody wants, from like Spanish and French. Like,
wow, she just called me basic, guys.
yeah.
Okay, number 8, what's your favorite Netflix series or movie at the moment?
Ooh, me first. Okay, so let me tell you. At the moment, right now, it would be On My Block, and I'm so sad because they're taking forever with this next season, and I need it right now. Let me see. Yeah, right? On My Block is, yeah.
I do like I watch it too, but I would have to say right now Riverdale. I'm still in the middle of finishing season 2, because like I don't watch as much Netflix as when I'm at home, because obviously I'm trying to spend more time with her and stuff. So definitely I'm still cruising through, but Riverdale right now for sure. Number 9, this is for me. What was your reaction when Rose said yes to being your girl? I mean, it wasn't much of a reaction because I knew she was gonna say yes. I just took a while to ask, just because like how I am, but there was really a reaction because I knew she would say yes. Number 10, advice for those who want to come out to their parents but are afraid. It's kind of difficult for me to like talk on this, in terms of like I didn't really come out to my mom. She caught me with one of my exes. Not in the act, we were just kissing. And then we kind of spoke about it. Ro, on the other hand, can probably explain that one more, because she recently came out to her mom. So
yeah, I mean, Dom was this was like after me and Dom started talking, and she was like, I feel like your mom would be okay with it, just tell her. And I don't know, like we were on FaceTime one time. No, we weren't on FaceTime, because I sent
you
her,
sent it to me on Snapchat.
Yeah, I sent her response on Snapchat. Like I recorded it, and then I just went in there and I was like basically, so you know, Dom, because like I had introduced Dom to my mom on FaceTime, because Dom was like, just let me say hi, I'm not gonna say anything, you know, whatever. So I'm like, okay. And yeah, and then she was like, basically she was like, yeah, what about her? And I'm like, I like her. And then she was like, okay, and I'm like, and I mean, like, I like her, you know? And she was like she was like she was so unfazed about it, you know what I'm saying? And like deeper into the conversation, she was just like, I knew that, you know? Like, and I'm like,
yeah.
So you said nothing to me, I guess.
But like in terms of like advice, I guess it's hard for me to say like don't be afraid, because I understand I have been one, like I wanted to come out to my mom and I just didn't. So but really, like, don't be afraid. Like if you think your parent, like sometimes parents will say stuff when they don't know, like they'll be like, if my kid ever turned out to be that, I'd do this and do that. And sometimes they really wouldn't, you know what I'm saying? But like I feel like if you genuinely feel like they would do something to you or like kick you out or something, wait until you're not living with them anymore. And when you feel like, you know, they can't do anything to you, then you come out to them. But if it's not a case where you feel like they would say like they would kick you out, then definitely just try and like sit down, have a talk with them, explain to them. Because my mom, after she came and whatever, we ended up having a conversation and I explained everything to her about how I was feeling and everything, and it generally helped like both of us, like our relationship benefited from it a lot. So I think having a sit down would be really good. Number 11, oh, this is kind of tying into number 10. This was for me. It said, how did you come out to your mom? But yeah, I just told you guys, she caught me kissing my ex, and then we just kind of talked about it. Number 12, this is for me, but I guess we can both answer it. It says, how old are you? I am 18. I'm gonna be 19 in July.
And I'm 18, freshly 18.
Yeah, she just turned 18 in May, guys. 13, what's Dom doing with her life now? Right now, I am just chilling. I don't know, I'm looking to get back into school. And I just do stuff every now and then. So, yeah. Number 14. What's the most fun thing you guys have done since Dom came to stay with Ro? The most fun thing we've done.
Is that for both of us?
I mean, pretty much. It says since I came here, so the fair was pretty fun.
Yeah, I was gonna say the fair was fun.
I guess the fair. This week we're supposed to do some more fun activities that would probably outdo the fair, but for right now it's the fair. What's your biggest argument? Before I came here, well, I'm not sure, to be honest. I was gonna say before I came here, we had like this huge argument about my ex. But now that I think about it, we had a huge argument the other day. Do you want to tell them about that?
Okay, guys, I'm sorry, my head is so itchy with this gel. So basically, long story short, to just skip all the drama, Dom gave me the impression after an argument, we were arguing, and she basically gave me the impression that she deleted the channel. And I was really mad. Like when I'm like really mad, like I don't yell, I don't do all that stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like I was just sitting on the bed calm, and I was just thinking about it. And then you said something to me. I don't know what you said. And then I just got up, and like her suitcase is in like this room that nobody stays in our house. So I brought the suitcase.
Guys, she dragged my suitcase into the room, opened it up, and started throwing my shoes and my hair stuff in there. And oh my god, I was so mad.
Get your hair out of my face.
I was so mad.
No, but guys, like I told her that I always wanted a YouTube channel, you know what I'm saying? And like we had, even though like to you guys maybe it's like what 100 something subscribers, like so what's the big deal? But like it's like well, let me speak for myself. I really love the channel, and like it's something that I always wanted. And like for her to make that decision on her own to delete the channel because she's mad is like, it just like, it really bothered me, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I was just like, I was just like, sis, you gotta go. Like, you need to go home, or you gotta take your shit out of my room or something. Like, I was so mad. Like, I wasn't even like throwing her stuff like that. Like, I was like just grabbing her stuff, putting it in her suitcase. I had to move quick though, because she was like telling me, she was like, don't touch my stuff, don't touch my stuff. Yeah, so I had to move swift though, but I wasn't like throwing it and stuff like that. So don't let her give you the impression that I was throwing her stuff.
Whatever. You threw my shoes.
I threw your shoes because they were shoes, but I wasn't gonna throw like her hair stuff, because next thing you know, something is open and then it breaks open, or you know, it gets stuff all in her suitcase.
Anyway, number 16.
That was deep.
Have you guys had sex?
You want to enter that?
Yes, we have, since the first day I got here. Number 17. One thing you dislike about each other. Oh my god.
I dislike.
She dislikes my anger.
Let me tell you, I'm a person where my feelings get hurt easily.
0 to 100. That's her.
So, like, you could say something, not something like, even sometimes if you're saying something for like the best, you know, like if my mom is like yelling at me about something, my feelings get hurt even though if she has a valid point. But especially like when there's no valid point and like Dom just like gets an attitude with me like over something, because she does that a lot, my feelings get hurt. And like, to me, like, I mean, people are just like all the time like, you know, what's their problem, like it's not that big of a deal, because that's just how people are. People think that it's everyone else and not them. But I don't know, I just feel like she gets attitude a lot of the time for like sometimes no reason, or not necessarily no reason, but it's just like there's no need to get an attitude, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I would say her attitude definitely is the thing that I despise the most about her.
And the thing that I dislike the most, I don't even know if I can choose one, but like her, not even inability, but I'm gonna use the word inability, but it's not really an inability to notice how much like her body language and her facial expressions like affect how people think. Yeah. Number 18. Any ex either one of you would take back? Nope.
No, I don't have a single ex I would take back.
19. Have you ever felt like leaving her, or that you guys are moving too fast? That question is for you.
This is for me?
Yeah.
Have I ever felt like leaving her? I wouldn't say that I've ever been like, damn, did it go? Sorry, because we're perched up at the park, and yeah, I wouldn't say that I ever was like, directly be like, you know, I want to leave you, like in my head. But I would be like in arguments, not even in arguments, but like, I don't even know. But like, if I were to have a thought like that, it would be more like, I wonder like how it would be if we were to break up. You know what I'm saying? Not necessarily me wanting to do that, but it's just like, if we're arguing, I'd be like thinking like, if we were to break up like right now, like how much would I feel better or would I feel worse? Like, how would I be able to carry on from that? So yeah. What's the other part of the question?
Or that we were moving too fast.
Or that we were moving too fast. No, in fact, Dom was the one who kind of said that we were moving too fast, because I was like, I want to be your girlfriend now, and she was like, no, just wait. And that was annoying for me, like annoying.
Anyway, number 20. How did you guys start talking as friends? Ow.
Oh, sorry.
So when we met on Instagram, at the time I was still with my ex, and she sent me a message on Saraha, and then I told, like, I ended up adding her on Snapchat, and like that's just how we started talking.
Ah, my arm hurts. Sorry.
Number 21. How do you deal with hate? We ignore it. We laugh about it. We will talk to each other, like talk about it to each other. We ignore it. We don't. What's the point in addressing hate? Because they're the same people who give us views on YouTube, so we don't care. 22. My favorite feature on Ro, either her eyes or her lips. Like her lips are, I don't know, I love her lips so much. They're just soft and like the way how they look, they're just cute. And then her eyes, they're so nice and brown. Like it's hard for you guys to see it like over the camera, but in person they're like really beautiful. Pet peeves. Just like in general, overall? They just said pet peeves. They didn't say.
Okay.
I hate. I'm sorry.
You can go first.
I hate when people are grammatically incorrect. Yes, Ro can tell you how much she hates whenever I correct her.
Like if I make a post on Instagram, she'll be like, "You messed up something. Go edit."
Yeah, I'll tell her to go edit it and fix it. So yeah, that's definitely my biggest pet peeve.
I feel like my biggest pet peeve is, and like I don't know how to explain this, but I don't like when if I say something and then people ask me to like elaborate on what I said or like explain, or like sometimes like I just don't even want people to ask me questions. Like, yeah, I don't know what makes me feel like that. Like, because sometimes it'll be like I'm not even like in a mood, or I don't even have an attitude. Like, you know, like if you just come ask me a question, I'll just be like, why do you want to know? Like, I don't want to talk, you know? I don't know, but that's kind of my biggest pet peeve. My biggest pet peeve is like having to talk when I don't want to talk, I guess, to sum that up.
Number 24. Have either of you ever had sex with a boy? No. Yes.
Yeah.
25. This is for me. Do your parents like Ro? I mean, my dad doesn't really care. My mom likes her a lot. So, 26. What do you think they think about her? My mom thinks she's crazy.
She does?
I mean, yeah, the way how you be talking when she's talking to you on the phone. But yeah, she does like her a lot. So yeah. 27. Do you think Ro's mom knows if you guys have sex? Okay, like in our sex ed video we were talking about it. Like she talks to us about those type of stuff. So yeah, she knows.
She definitely knows.
Me and her.
She knew what it was before she even came here.
Me and her, like me and Ro's mom, have actually had talks about what we do and stuff like that. So
when was that?
Don't worry about that. So yeah, she knows. 28. Have I ever felt like leaving Ro? No, I haven't.
Yes, you have.
Shut up. Number 29. The last question. Or parents' reactions to telling them we like girls. I mean, Ro told you her mom's reaction. My mom, when she first like saw me, she was really mad, like pissed about it. Shut up. But after that, after we talked about it and stuff, like now she's kind of coming around a little bit. We like talk. Like, I mean, obviously, you know, she was okay with me coming here to spend time with Ro and stuff like that. So yeah. So yeah, so we just want to say that we love and appreciate you guys so much. Remember to smash that like button if you enjoyed this Q&A. Let us know if you'd want us to do another Q&A. And like, comment, subscribe, and share, and we will see you in the next video.